Clear. System hot. Gaps to 0, or stack to 0. Gap on. Okay, I gotta put this down. Firing. Coming up. Hey there guys, welcome to today's Captain's Blog. It is Sunday, September 25th at 12:57 hours. And this rat bastard is Mr. Paul Kidwell, who is pretty much my best friend on earth and has been for a decade. Now, as you saw, I left here last night at about 23:30 hours or so. Went home, relaxed, did some editing, had night snack. Had a sip of really good scotch and went to bed. Then I get a call. Right when I'm enjoying a nice 18-year-old Macallan, which, for those of you who don't know, is a bottle of scotch that is so good that God himself only takes it off the shelf once a year. Okay? So I'm having a good, happy day. We had 150 people here. We gave great tours. Everybody loves us. Just good day. Good day. And the last phone call I get is from that rat bastard telling me that he did this. Now, you saw this yesterday. You saw my beautiful Variac, or my beautiful full-wave bridge rectifier that I made, that I handcrafted with love and sunshine. And this is what Mr. Kidwell...
That's the first thing I told you. I told
you... He did that. No, we're not going to get into that. We're not... No. We're going to look at this.
Wait,
we're going to look at that. Now, he didn't do just that. Over here, you can see he killed that one too. And if you look in the back, here, we'll go over to this side. Okay. He killed that one. And look, they're just shattered. Okay, completely detonated in the oil. Okay, he did this even under the oil.
It's not that I blew a diode. I blew
You blew all the diodes!
I consider that a major accomplishment, actually.
You are a horrible man.
All your diode belong to us.
All my diodes are fragged. Now, tell them what happened, Paul. Because I know what happened, even before you tell me the story. I know what you did, because this is not the first time this has happened. We've had this problem before, which is why we have a special switch, okay? Because it's not our first time playing with diodes and capacitors. We have a switch right here. See that switch on Thumper? Fire, charge. You can either fire the system or charge the system. When you move the switch from charge to fire, it disconnects the charging diode stack. Now you'll notice on Mr. Kidwell's system, oh hey look, it's electrical limbo. Alright, on Mr. Kidwell's system of jank ghetto fabulousness, okay, he didn't manage to blow up my meter yet. At least we don't think he did. Let's see if the meter works. Yeah, meter still works. Okay. This rigid connection here, rigid connection here, and they go down. Doop 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 doop. Boop. Rigid connection here, rigid connection here. Now I'm pretty sure when those are charged up to rage, that you don't want to reach in here and disconnect that, which is why our tools have really big, long things, and you can bet when that's charged up, there's nobody dumb enough to actually be holding that. They just set it out here, and you read the meter from way back here with the zoom lens, okay? What is this jank crap? So, what happened was, they fired the system in the microwave of science, and when they fired the system, the huge impulse ringing through all this out here rung through the diode stack. Now the diode stack will hold off all that voltage, no problem. But the minute you release the big impulse and things start ringing, well, things start ripping apart. Now it isn't that the diodes are very expensive, because they're not. They're about $1 a piece. Now sure, there's about $200 worth of diodes in there, but when you play at this scale, killing $200 in an afternoon isn't really that big of a deal. The problem is what I had to go through to get those diodes. Those diode stacks came out of a very large scale General Electric X-ray transformer that is so big that we've only ever owned 2. And they power all the X-ray units in an entire hospital, a big hospital, Bronson X-ray Center, down in Kazoo. And to get those diodes, you have to drain the transformer, take the top off, crawl inside, go shoulder deep in goop, just to harvest those luscious little diode stacks. Okay, this ain't like picking apples, yo. This is a job. So I got them. I've saved them lovingly, put them on a shelf, cleaned them, caressed them for years. You can die in a fire because you can bet the next time I have to harvest diode stacks, you just got voluntold you're gonna be the guy in there shoulder deep in that.
I don't think you can go in there.
Okay. Your skin's never been so smooth. Never, and acne like you've never dreamed because you're gonna clog every pore you got.
That's hot.
It's a fun time. Okay. So Paul, was it worth it?
Yes, it was worth it.
What did you do?
We shrunk a quarter.
Well, you annoyed a quarter.
Okay, we shrunk a quarter by about 1/10 of an inch, but we weren't running at the full power we were supposed to be.
Okay.
So I taped it over onto
It's a start. It's a start. It wasn't the right quarter. It's not the once we shrink a real quarter, the real quarter, the first one we have to do is a green one for Rex.
Okay.
That's the thing, because he brought in Rex, and Rex is cool, and Rex gave us a special quarter.
Okay.
So what do you got, Paul? Now that you've blown $200 and cost me months of work of equipment scrounging.
Well, first off, we have replacement diodes for the clips in there.
Okay.
So we're going to take those out.
So you think I'm going to let you blow up another 4?
No, we're going to do something else in the way.
Yeah, you think.
We're going to take those out. I'll take those home and replace the diodes for you.
Okay.
With diodes where we actually know what they are and
Okay.
not just some colored
Okay.
dots on the side of them. So I'll be able to tell you what the hold-off voltage on the thing is rather
Okay.
than just estimate. Anyhow, we'll replace those. We have some 15,000 volt rated contactors at 200 amps, which is kind of impressive. But we'll put those between the rectifier and our capacitors, and if I can get a 480 to 120 volt transformer, we'll rig it up so that whenever the fire buttons hit, it'll engage those and connect the charging circuit, and when you disconnect the fire button or let go of it, it'll disconnect automatically.
And that's a stock item. We've got some over there.
We got some over there.
All right, so what do you got here? Show them what you did, Paul.
The other thing we need to put in is a better charging resistor than what we're using. We were using the...
By the way, I'd like to thank you for winning me a little personal bet that you would have to move this to the outside because putting it inside, there was no way you were going to have the voltage standoff to be able to do that. See, but putting it outside,
We need something
work.
more rigid over here to have this pulley against.
yes, that's not hard to do.
But we had it on the inside, and we kind of auto-fired on the side.
Yeah, because that won't hold off 60,000 volts, will it?
We didn't go up that high.
Well, no, but you went up high enough that it arced out on its own. Yeah, thank you.
We started hearing the wonderful corona
Yeah,
hits,
and then
it's
boom.
like- yeah.
Yeah, thank
The
you.
boom was
if
particularly
you check
impressive.
yesterday's captain's blog, I was right. Thank you.
Anyhow, what we got, huge pole pigs, 30,000 volts.
The dog fears the pole pigs, apparently.
Dog fears the pole pigs. Rectifier, metering,
Well, the shattered remains of a rectifier.
shattered. It'll be good. It'll be another rectifier very shortly. I did a real good job, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Okay. Anyhow, comes into the cap. These are little safety straps. These capacitors have memory. When you fire them and you check them and they're at 0 and you let them sit, they kind of get a charge all by themselves.
Have these particular caps exhibited memory yet?
Yes.
Okay.
Last night, because when I put this thing on, it went snap. It's like, well, that was interesting. So that's why we got.
I have a switch you can use for that.
That'll hold off 60,000 volts.
I don't know. No, like it's before like a memory switch. Hang on, let's see how big it is. I haven't looked at it in a while, but I have a switch that is the right type for what you want to do. It's up here. I don't think it'll hold off 60 kilovolts. Yeah, Paul. That's not big enough for 60 kV. No, it'd be great for 20, but I wouldn't take it up to 60. But it's all right. Look. Oh, hey, shit! I got a switch that'll do 60 kilovolts. Yeah, the XYZ switches. Yeah.
Who's going to
Are they in the cage or out?
come up and hand actuate them?
You don't have to. They're designed to be actuated by a hot stick. Are they in the cage or out? Yeah. That'll work. That's a monumental pain in the ass. Yeah, we gotta do something more realistic. That's too much. It's too much! It's too much, Paul. You don't want to do it one of those. We'd have to bolt the damn thing to the wall.
Yes.
Too bad we don't have a case that we can bolt it to.
No.
Oh, okay, good.
All right. We'll be back. We're gonna get stuff done, and I'll keep you guys updated.
Better clamps.
This is alpha testing, man.
It's what we had available. And I'm not really I'm not happy with our clamping.
It'll work for today. After you guys leave, I'm going to do a lot of very serious re-engineering on this.
That's fine.
We're only the proof of concept people.
Yeah.
The wire square. You know, if you go on an angle, you can catch it on the inside on one and the outside on the other.
So that's our sample right there. We've got 10 turns of, what is that, about 20 gauge? 14? It's really that big?
14.
Okay, 10 turns of 14 gauge. And there's a dowel on either side and a quarter in the middle. And this is our...
$1.50.
Oh, it's a Kennedy half?
Yep.
Okay. Is it it's a bicentennial though, it's not a Marilyn Monroe one.
It is a bicentennial.
All right, cool. And we've got our...
Containment vessel of science. Help me with the other side.
All right, here you go.
Get that cord out. It caught a cord.
Where?
The microwave.
Oh. You good? Okay. This is so ghetto. So very ghetto.
We did a blast pattern test last night, and it didn't really... Well,
Yeah.
the coil didn't disintegrate on that one because the wire
Okay.
gauge
Well, we'll
was
try it again.
higher.
All right, are we ready?
No, we're
No,
not.
we have no trigger circuit.
Oh yeah, you guys got to
No
rebuild that.
disconnect circuit.
All right.
Enos is putting together the disconnect. We're gonna try to get the trigger running beforehand.
I don't
Otherwise,
think
we'll
we're
just
going to
use the
get the
string.
trigger running today.
All right. All right. So we've got some viewer comments from yesterday's episode. I'll close this because they're doing loud stuff out there. Hey, I got a door in my office now. How about that? Just to answer some questions because I've got like a lot of comments that I want to cover. So we'll just answer a couple things. What was Dan ripping out of the pressure cooker? Dan was ripping out the heating coils. It was a pressure cooker, so it had heating coils in the bottom for the oil. The pressure cooker is going to be the blast chamber for the Project Stomper, the quarter crusher, which isn't Project Stomper. It just doesn't have a name yet. I just looked over here and I found this right there. I have a sticker for radiation symbol. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with this, but it's gonna be something cool. I don't even know where that came from. It's just in the box on my desk. Okay, what else do we got? Josso1 comments with, when you don't use the little... No, I'm going to do it in his voice. When you don't use the little clip-on microphones, the reverb in the room is so ridiculously detrimental to the audio. Yeah, it is. And if you want to donate the $4,000 for me to buy another one of the JVC HM100U cameras and about $1,600 for one of those really nice lav clip-on Audio-Technica mic systems we have, I'd be happy to use one. Totally cool with that. But the difference is... the captain's blogs are shot on my little Canon PowerShot SD4000 IS digital ELPH camera, which is like a $300 camera, as opposed to one of the big nice production cameras. And my shitty little Canon has onboard microphones. In fact, they're right there. Sucks, doesn't it? The difference with the captain's blogs is the production videos go through the production team, and there's CGI people, and there's editors, and there's pre-production and post-production. It's a whole thing. It takes weeks to go from the day we shoot it to the day you see it on the main channel. Captain's blogs are shot that day and are edited that night and posted late that night or early the next morning. So take a moment and realize the fact that despite all the other stuff I do, I still manage to produce regularly a half-hour episode every day for you guys, and it's total stream of consciousness. And there's no scripting or anything like that. Every now and then I'll set up a shot. Like a couple days ago, there was a shot where you see me walking into the cage. Well, it's pretty obvious I'm not holding the camera, so I walked up to Jeff and said, "Here, hold the camera a second," and we did the shot. So it's really basic stuff. It's mostly just my personal video blog. I mean, I do this, and it's getting a big following, and it's cool, and I'm thrilled that there's a lot more people watching it. But it's primarily just my personal video blog. It's a lot of it's just notes for me, so I can go back and say, oh, that's what we did that day, or when did we do this, and how did that look when we first started. And there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of Captain's Blog videos that you guys don't see. It's not uncommon for me to actually release 2 or 3 videos a day, and two of them would be just little 30-second things of I'm in a store and I need to, the other day I went to Woodcraft, awesome store in Grand Rapids. Went to Woodcraft and I looked at a dust collector unit, a big one, like $1,500 one, and I really wanted it, so I made a little video of here's the thing, and I just uploaded it. I did it on my phone. I just put it on my YouTube channel, mark it private, and you guys don't even see it. So I mean, the channel I do, this channel is primarily for me and for the really hardcore fans, guys like the Wii 552 nuclear fan, and DJ and Vapor Steve. Oh man, I don't have it. Like, give me a second here. I gotta look it up. I gotta say hi to Vapor Steve's girl, and I don't know her name. He sent it to me. Let's see if I can find it. Just wait a second. I'm on my Facebook. If you haven't added me on your Facebook, you should. You totally should. I'm easy to find on Facebook. All the Captain's Blog posts to my Facebook. I want to say hi to Stephen Hagens and Oriana Sky, who I'll bet is watching this video right now. So hi, Oriana. You are awesome, and I am glad that you are a fan of my videos. I think that's cute. She is, she's 8. So, that's pretty cool. Somebody mentioned I got a 60-pound electromagnet that'll pick up my car. We're gonna actually do video on it. I'm doing a whole video on magnets coming up soon. I want to do a big one on video on magnets. I want to do a big one on lasers. Anybody out there who has old, like, helium neon lasers? Most people use diode lasers these days. Anybody out there who has old lasers that work, preferably that work, please let me know. We are very seriously scrounging up all the lasers we can get of every vintage, every size, every type. We need lasers, and we need lots of them. I also need optics. We need like a laser bench, and we need rails and all that crap, and it's ridiculously expensive. So we got to scrounge up some of that. Where are we on time? Hang on a minute. Oh, we got plenty of time. We're only 5 minutes into the clip. The camera only records 10-minute clips. All right, let's look at comments here. A lot of people commented. I deleted most of them. Yeah, I censor comments. Is that a big puddle of water I see in the high voltage cage at both ends? That needs fixing, says the home distiller. He said that 6 hours ago. That's true. And talk to Keegs. Keegs Heating and Cooling is quite possibly the absolute worst contractor in North America. They told us 45 days and it'd be done. We were told we got the building 45 days and all the heating, cooling, ventilating, air conditioning stuff be done. It's like 270 by now. Okay, look it up. Okay, go to Wolfram Alpha, type in December 28th, 2010, whatever number of days since then, that's how many days we're at, and we still don't have barely any ductwork inside. High voltage lab is pretty much done, but it still leaks like a sieve. I need roofing fixed in there, all kinds of stuff. I'm reading comments here, so give me a second. Alright, so there's a bunch of other comments and stuff, but nothing I need to answer right now. I'm going to have a look soon. Go through, here, you guys can do this. I've got rabid, vicious fans. It's awesome. Go through the comments on the video the other day. Which one was it? I think it was Balls, Booms, and Letters. Might be UK Plugs, one of those two. I did a contest for whoever had this thing. This is, indeed, a air muffler. It is a silencer, but it's not a silencer for a gun. It's a silencer for a vacuum pump. And the name was a giveaway. So I want you guys to go through and decide for yourself, because a lot of people got it right. but I said it would be the first person to comment with what it actually was and got it right. So it's kind of a gray area, and I'm having a hard time trying to figure out who really won that. Get in there, get involved in the comments, and let's take a vote among the guys who won it, and we'll send off a t-shirt, okay? Because one of you guys needs a t-shirt, and I got a couple other t-shirts that are going out. Dave's getting those mailed. It's been nuts here. So yeah, that's what's up. I'll be back. You guys have fun. Stay tuned. So while I shot that bit, Moose is out here, and she's like scraping the window. It's amazingly distracting. I'm here, I'm trying to focus, trying to do my job, trying to make a video in here. Okay, I'm trying to do viewer mail and stuff, and you're doing stuff. You're freaking me out.
You do this.
You're freaking me out.
I'm doing what I was asked.
You're freaking me out.
I'm just trying to do my job here.
I know, but I'm not used to people doing what I ask them to do, so that's like doubly freaking me out.
I already did everything else you asked me to do.
I know, it's awesome. I'm making a new ring launcher. You guys have seen the ring launcher. Here, I'll show you. You got it. I don't even know where the hell it is, but you've seen the ring launcher. Okay, we know it, we love it. We're making a new ring launcher. This is a little project I've got going on. Look at that. UHMW top, bolted down, nice and happy. I got a pair of capacitors in here, and these are 1.5 kilojoules each at 4,000 volts, and they're made of awesome. So that's going to be a whole thing. Keep an eye out for this one.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31.
Wait for the glass, you damn fool.
Stop, everybody. Dan, read me a vote.
Call it!
Numbers on the screen. Hit 1.8.
Hit me a vote.
0.2, 0.1, 0.0.
All right, she's dead. Crowbar it.
Put the ground strap on.
Yeah.
Jesus stick.
See that?
Yeah.
We got another one.
Get the Jesus clip on there. That's all.
All right.
There we go.
What do we got?
Yeah, we got shrapnel pattern on it.
Oh, man. Warm wire. I tightened it with my, well,
You need a Gerber?
That's where it hit it.
yeah, give me a Gerber.
We had a couple of hits. Not very much.
What do you got?
Just a couple of burns
Okay.
on this side. Tape. Bits of wire on that side. So not much.
Nope.
Nope. I probably all went out the top. I'm okay with that. That's what's left.
Might be kind of warm, Paul.
The wire,
We're still way too low energy for the wire to be. If the wire's that intact, our energy levels are way too low. That wire should be completely disintegrated.
okay. Where's the end of our tape? Oh, screw it.
Right there.
Yeah, it is.
The nice thing is the dowels are reusable.
At these power levels. Now at these power levels, the wire's reusable.
This is a Kennedy half,
We need a Kennedy $50 to compare it against.
and I don't know how much we shrunk. It is warm. And I think,
It is deformed. Here, take it.
there's a, you got one?
It's noticeably shrunk.
Okay, give it here. Take your camera.
Well, we got this
I have
30,000.
a silver. There's like a rim around the rim.
Yeah.
I put it in here. I was getting ready for the next one. Good thing I didn't wrap the wire already.
So did we mic it before we popped it?
No, but I got another one here.
Are they exactly the same?
Nope, that's a Sacagawea.
Oh, you're screwed.
No, I'm not.
That's what we have like calipers for.
Yeah, about 1/10 of an inch.
Okay, we have something to try.
Oh, we need to try higher voltage. Ooh.
Well, we made it
How about something that conducts electricity better?
That's a silver.
Yeah.
Cool, you would have shot it.
0.2, 0.1.
My camera fell. I think it's okay.
Yeah, he kept pulling and pulling until it discharged. That's the problem with building shit on wheels.
Okay.
Yeah, I think my camera's okay. You guys at home tell me, is my camera all right? Is this working?
Are you discharged from my
Omni, what do you think of that? Dog approves.
She is not terribly impressed yet.
She's not, but she's okay. She's having fun. You like the booms?
That's like Thumper, but not quite.
Where's the,
What do we got? Oh, hey, at least something changed. Let me see it.
Slug.
Oh, hey.
We blew our first slug.
Cool. What was the number?
it was 1.2.
1.1, tenth of an inch. Every time it's a tenth of an inch. We need to increase our power.
We went, that was
2/3
that
of the
was,
mix.
that was full voltage for the charging system we have right now.
Okay.
So,
Put the
tenth
black
of an
pig
inch.
in.
Do the math and tell me how many joules were dumped into that.
40,000 volts at 3.2 microfarads.
Okay.
So,
Do you want to change caps or should we refine the discharge path?
we need to do, the discharge path is fine. Our commutation on our broker safety switch might be a little
Yeah,
to be
it's kind
desired,
of crappy.
but it does the job. The two things that we need to work on is the voltage that we're charging to. We're only getting to 40K and those things are rated at 60, so we're not getting the full joules
Those I
out.
think are 50s. I don't think they're 60.
Your,
The stainless one is 60, but the stainless one is different.
okay, well,
Because the stainless one is
the
10
red one,
kilojoules.
the red one had the label on it, labeled it as 60K and 3,200 and some odd joules.
Okay, do you want to maybe...
Now, I know the joules are an issue. We're not getting up high enough. We need like 6,000 to 8,000 joules in order to really shrink a quarter.
Okay.
And at maximum, we only got 6, and we're not charging up to maximum.
Do you want to change out and try the stainless cap?
The stainless steel cap is rated at 10 kilojoules. It's more than double what we did. Well, yeah.
We'd have to
It's-
go down to one cap, though.
That doesn't really matter. It's the number of
Do it.
joules you're going to dump.
Do it.
We can do that. The
Let's
other
swap it
issue
up.
is the voltage we're charging to. The black pig may be in order.
All right. We have to find a way to determine if it's outputting AC or DC.
We can run the black pig through the rectifier. If it's outputting DC, it doesn't hurt to re-rectify it. If it's outputting AC, it will be DC on the other side of the rectifier.
Okay.
So,
It sounds like DC.
okay, it's just, we can run, it doesn't hurt anything to run it through the rectifier. And
No, but you know, you have
Do
a
our
nasty habit of
contactors work
hurting
for this
rectifiers.
application?
Our contactors work for this. It will not work for the black pig. We need to come up with some sort of disconnect
Charging disconnect.
to get the charging circuit disconnected from the cap bank.
How about that?
No way.
No way.
It'll totally jump that.
No, I meant on the primary side.
That's fine, but it's the rectifier that we need to
Oh, yeah,
save.
yeah, okay.
So
All right. Well, we'll have to get creative.
we'll need to build a air-operated 75,000 volt disconnect.
Or you're about to head out of here. I don't know what time you're planning on
It's,
leaving.
we're past due to leave right now.
Okay, how about if you two start when you head home, because you got to build the power supply for this. Build the power supply for, build us a 50 kilovolt power supply. Solid state, man.
I was going to
Fly
build
back.
one out of, no, actually, I'm going to grab my NST. I need to get into my Gaylord, which may be a little rough and short notice, but I got a 12 kilovolt, 120 milliamp NST.
Okay.
Nice one.
That's called
I
cathode. That's a
ninja'd
big
that one off of eBay.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. But I want to get that. We're going to build a Cockcroft.
Walton.
I can't pronounce that.
Cockcroft.
Cockcroft. I thought it
Too
was.
many R's and C's and K's.
I think it's Cockcroft. Now you've got me wondering if I'm
think
saying it right.
It's Cockcroft, I think is what it is.
That's what you always
Because it
correct
starts
yourself
out
to.
CR is what I thought it was. But anyway, I'm going to build like a 5-stage one of them or something like
Okay.
that. Probably more than that, but running off of that NST. I got a full wave CW multiplier. but I got a schematic for one, and we have the caps in-house. I need to find a diode solution for that.
Okay.
But
then
my
let's.
old caps that I showed you 10 years ago when I was building my MMC, before
Oh God,
that,
those?
great for a CW.
Yeah, for a CW, great. For an
Four of
MMC,
them-
not so much.
4 of them in, they're 1.6 kilovolts a piece. You put 4 of them in series, and that's fine for half of an NST.
All right, cool.
So that's what I'm. And at the very least, it'll make an excellent lifter.
Before you're allowed to leave, you guys are going to clean your crap up in the cage and get Gemini hooked back up.
That'll only take a couple of minutes.
All right, I want all that stuff moved way the hell out of the way and all tidied up.
Whose $50 is this?
It was handed to me by that guy, Matt. I think.
Matt, would you please?
All right, so we've taken everything apart and we've put it back to the normal Tesla coil. So let's do a little test and make sure everything works good. I'll just set that right there. Here we go. Arm, X to 0, gap, and here we go. Something ain't right. What's wrong?
I saw something happening there.
We'll try again in a minute. Remember the other day when I knocked the current limiter down to 30%? Or, well, number 3 out of 8. Yeah, it was still down there. That was a problem. So Paul moved it back up to 8.
Yep, I'm glad I remembered that.
All right, here we go. Clear. System hot. Gaps to 0, or stack to 0. Gap on. Okay, I gotta put this down. Firing. Coming up. Is good. System safe and down.
Flawless victory.
That was quite lovely there. It was good. All right, so it's 15:57 hours, and my buddy asked me for more detailed information on the robot. This is the little one. This is the KRC2. Sorry, it's the KRC2, and it's never fit right. It always hits there. We always have to lift up the door to make it fit. But here's the back of the computer. Good look there. And there's some documentation in here. I can give you some stuff that might help. Let me know if you need any of this stuff. But I might give you some details. If you need anything in there, just send me an email, let me know. Go back in the hole. Inside the PC looks like this. There's the inside. If that helps at all. Here, I'll get you some more light. It's hard to do all this in one thing. There's the inside. There's the drive. See any cards there? All right, now inside the cabinet, here's a better look around. That's the bottom. Okay. And we'll slowly pan up, let you see everything that's missing, because I don't know what it's supposed to look like, because this is all we've ever had. And there's over here. Okay, and then down there. where I think we're missing a lot. And then up here on that side. You want to look in here. This will take a second. Just have to set that down. Grab my Gerber. Okay, here's inside. 3 servo amps. And you were looking for stuff. It's not going to help. I'm looking for the sticker. I don't know where to find it. Nothing in there. Got this. Let me know if there's anything on the field report that'll help. Here, this might be stuff that you need. Let me know if you need any of those numbers that you can't read under anything. As far as other stuff, I don't see any plates on the back. Oh, no, hang on, I got a thing right here. Okay. Okay, I got a number. Got a number right here. It's SK is 3269134. And I don't know if that's a number you need or not. That might be something just for that air conditioning unit or something. I don't know. Check your email and see what else you asked for. Alright, picture of the top and inside of the PC. Got that. Picture of the bottom connection panel for the controller. Bottom connection panel for the controller is... Man, I can't even see that. How do I... Oh! Oh! Okay, here. Here's a look. Get a light. This is the KRC2 controller. That's what it looks like down there. It's pretty empty. Okay. Is that everything you need? Let me know. There's a little sticker down here. You might need this. Here. Okay, pause that right there. Let me know if that's what you need. You don't want to know what I gotta go through to get you these pictures. Okay, so that's that. There's another one. Hang on. You wanted, article number for the KR350 Teach Pendant. I've got to find the KR350 Teach Pendant. When I find it, I'll let you know. Alright. Thank you, sir. You have fun, and I will hope to see you soon.